statement, mostly because they had ellipses in them, which is usually a sign of hesitation. So she went to ask Dr. Maraxis for the chart. Isn't that nice? So, you did go to steal that chart. Were you listening? I said I asked him for it. The victim was a man in good health. I don't see how she could have coerced him. Oh. True, it would have been impossible without a pistol. But what if she did have a pistol? I'll admit I wanted the chart. That much is true. My reason was simple. She had no intention of ever letting the Kitaki family, yes, get the chart, blah 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 blah. It certainly would have put a damper on your wedding plans, I'd say. Not only that, if the Kitakis had gotten that chart, I'd probably be with Dr. Maractus right now, pulling that great noodle stand in the sky. It seems our witness was in a fix as well. Who would want to die pulling a noodle stand? If when I die, it will be by disappearing mysteriously in the middle of a magic act. Could we be a little less morbid, please? So you see, I needed that chart. He didn't understand. He didn't understand? He wouldn't listen to a word I was saying. The moment he saw me, he started to tremble. I thought, what a sad excuse for a man. Please don't smile like that anymore. It's creepy. He was practically delusional. Right, okay, well now... Actually, I'll press this and I'll go back. Oh shit, I didn't actually read that. For some reason, he thought the Kitakis had sent me. They sent you? He thought the Kitakis had sent me to get the chart. It makes some sense. You are their son's fiancé. Don't make me laugh. The Kitakis send me. They don't play that way. If they'd known about that chart, they would have gone in there with guns blazing. But I couldn't convince the trembling doctor otherwise. So she gave up and went home. All she did was talk to him. So, here. Whoosh! So, do you want to use the bracelet here? If anything, it'd be the hand, would it not? Oh, they're both there. I don't see nothing. Stop. Stupidity stop. Didn't understand. Gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. Hesitation, my dear. So she gave up and went home. What the hell? All I did was talk to him. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, that's so fucking small and subtle. Perceived. Oh my god. That's such a tiny detail. Gotcha! Jesus. Did you know you were fiddling with your scarf? All I did was talk. And lie. What? Show me proof. I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence, and they give it all away. The proof is you, Mr. R. All I did was talk to him. You claim, yet you can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words. My twitch? What are you talking about? You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf. What? This is working better than I'd hoped. Her unconscious actions tell the truth she won't say. Habits and lies, 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth. Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth. It seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? It seems that nervous habits are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim in the Wright's clinic office. And I've got proof that shows exactly what happened. Would it... Oh, maybe. A broken light bulb and a red stain on the cot. Did she clock him with a lamp? Fucking hell. I would have said the bullet, but she didn't have a gun. What's that? You're touching your scarf again. Oh! There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken. And there's a red splotch on the cord. And there's a crack in it. Oh, no there isn't. I'm an idiot. Wow. The leaves. I saw those and I thought it was a crack. Oh. Well, I never. Ah, dear. Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I can come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state. Well, spit it out. This talking in circles nonsense is killing me. Very well. The answer is very simple. Miss Alita Tiala, please remove your scarf. Oh! Wait, did he hit her with it? I'm confused. I would assume that she hit him. Okay. The judge gonna come on in again and say, what happened? This is a trial to determine what happened in that park. Yet we seem to have drifted off target. Well, no we haven't. This is leading to the truth. We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting. As soon as the witness removes her scarf. I won't do it. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party. You can't order me to remove my clothing. Miss Tiala, I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven. What? You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf. No. No! Okay. I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Alita Tiala? Oh, Jesus! Your neck. This isn't what I think it is. Okay, never mind. He assaulted her. Something did happen that night at the Wright's clinic. You needed to get that chart back no matter what it took. Even if you had to steal your fiancé's pistol to do it. But wait. Looking at this lamp and the witness's neck, it looks like the very opposite happened. Exactly. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness. Specifically, you tried to threaten Dr. Maractus and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at the Maractus clinic. So I wonder... Oh dear. Wait a minute, is that... Yeah, it's flapping. What the fuck? That was weird. When aren't breakdowns weird? So... I'm confused. I'm trying to think, why would you frame Waki? Order, order, order. Will someone please tell me what really happened? I told you the truth already. I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Maractus. Oh. That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you. Looks like my clinic's seen its last patient. We have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me. So you can save your own skin? What? I know what you're up to. You want in with the family. And if they see that chart, you're finished. Leaving me holding the short straw. But if I'm going down, I'll want some company. You. What happened next? He jumped at me and knocked me to the floor. Then, he took that cord... Oh my god! Maractus was serious. Deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me. Oh my god. Whew! I must have blacked out. Ah, jeez. So, you were the victim. And the red splotch on the cord was your lipstick. I didn't want to remember that night. Okay, so that's why I didn't bring it up. There, are you happy now? I was out cold, almost killed. And you claim I then snuck into that noodle stand. But how could I? God damn, it seems we've come up against another roadblock. Well, one thing is clear. We now know what really happened at the Maractus clinic. I almost pressed space then. And it would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself. I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking of it, it's hard to breathe. I've told you everything. Can I go home now? Not yet. You bear some responsibility for the events that day, true? Yet if you were also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice? I believe this clears up the remaining questions for Miss Tiala. When did this happen? Suddenly everyone's sympathizing with her. I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala? Very well, this finishes the cross-examination of this. Okay. Not so fast, this party's just getting started. Now we rock. What? Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way? Prosecutor Gavin. Palmaractus choked Alita Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next? He's right. There is more we don't know. But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while. Even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand? Alita Tiala half dead, Dr. Maractus pulling that stand, and a bullet fired from inside the noodle stand. What if it's all true? We might have already figured out what truly happened that night. Miss Alita Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet. You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin. Me? Frau Lane, I only wish to know the truth. Well, let's go back over what we've learned up till now. On the day of the murder, Waki saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullet still inside him. So, he took a pistol from the family stash, with the intent to give Dr. Maractus some of his own medicine. And Miss Tiala heard about this from Waki. She went to the Maractus clinic ahead of him, in order to get rid of the chart with her signature. But then, something happened. Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold. But what about Dr. Maractus? That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled Alita Tiala, perhaps. Or perhaps he thought, to death. What did he do after his crime? I was just knocked out, not dead. From the state of his clinic, and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, hair for head, care to guess? He hid her body in the cart. Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Maractus do? Well, maybe he did think he killed Alita Tiala. Do I have evidence to show what he did next? The noodle stand. Yeah. I think he hid her body. and was probably moving it to dispose of her body in the river or something. As his next move, Dr. Maractus stole Guy Eldoon's noodle stand. What? Killing... Wait. Oh, what? Killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand? It wasn't so random. Remember all the balls in the clinic's foyer? Balls that belonged inside that stand. I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the balls? Maybe because the stand was heavy. Or he wanted to put something in the stand in their place. Ah, wait, you don't mean... I do. Dr. Maractus did replace those balls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala. Here's the song again. My corpse? Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he'd killed you. His next move would be to dispose of the body. That's crazy talk. You're all crazy. Then let's think about it. Logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant, Waki-Kitaki? I question your logic. What's this, Prosecutor Gavin? The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with? That's right, he had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand. No. Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination. What? Apparently the defense has an idea. Tell us where Dr. Maractus was heading with the stand. Here, please show us on this diagram. To where exactly was the victim dragging that stand? Here, of course. The river. There. That's a river. Yes, Your Honour. I scarcely need to explain why. The perfect place to dispose of a body. He was going to throw me into that river? He didn't have many other options, Fraulein. I believe this clears up all of the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Miss Alita Tiala, and then the denouement? Wesley Stickler, of panty-snatching fame, walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts. In that instant, she woke up. Oh Christ. Back to this. Stop! Let's settle this like gentlemen. Oh! that looked a bit stupid. So, I shot him? You were the only one who could have stolen Waki's pistol. It had to be you. Well, Miss Tiala? Nice work. You mean, I'm right? I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story. To get that spoiled brat off the hook. You're the one who's dreaming. Apollo's backed up everything he said with facts. If you're so sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand through the park? Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak. Whereof what? I can't believe she's still trying to deny this. Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin? Must I always be the one to point out Herr Forehead's errors? Maybe there really is something. I believe the Fraulein speaks of Herr Doctor's car. His car? That's right. The Maractus Clinic has that big garage. In which sat a green sports car, was it? Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he could have used his car. Or would have used his car. Oh yeah. Oh, no he wouldn't. Well, he could have, but he couldn't have at the same time. He could have if it was working, but unfortunately for him, someone had stuck something inside of his exhaust. And, as Clavier pointed out earlier, if something is stuffed up the exhaust, it won't start. And so we found our victim without probable cause to steal that stand. And our defense without a case. Oh, but you're wrong. I have an idea. You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken. Ah, what an excellent counter-argument, Fraulein. Too bad you're quite wrong. Eh? Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy. Daddy? That's right. He was hit by the car. That night, the car that hit Mr. Wright was that green sports car. Oh yes, I'd nearly forgotten about it. Afterward, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine. That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car, Uh-oh. A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead. No. No! Let me point it out. I know why it didn't run. Order, order, order. Well, Mr. Justice? Why didn't Dr. Maractus use his car to carry the body? Is that a groan of surrender I hear? Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. Everything I've learned? That's a hint. It's basically just telling you, remember how you found the car. The state of the car when you found it. Mr. Justice, this contradiction casts doubt on your entire case. This is truly your last chance. The defense will explain to us what happened that night. Someone else stole the stand, the car didn't run. I have an idea. It's all coming together. Pardon me. That night, Dr. Maractus couldn't use his car. Now you're making even less sense than usual. Not according to my information, Miss Tiala. Put one and one together, and the explanation is simple. If it's so simple, perhaps you can show us some evidence. Show us proof why the car wouldn't run that night. You got it. There we go, done. Let's see. Oh, let's see now. Panties again? Not just any panties, magic panties. All sorts of things come out of my panties. Even the truth. Oh my. Another crime was committed the night of the murder. The theft of these panties. The latest in a string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. By Trucy. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid. In the Maractus Clinic garage. What? The snatcher hid the panties there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them. Why, weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe? Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin. Yep, there we go. So you were here investigating? And I was on my way home. When my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe. Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust, and they won't run. My, how interesting. While Miss Tiala and the doctor were struggling, the panty snatcher snuck into the Maractus garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start. What? Indeed, what? That's why Dr. Maractus had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of. Well, Miss Tiala? This wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think. So it does. Finally, she admitted. Awesome. Where am I? So dark. Can't see. Cramped. The pain. My throat's burning. What's your problem? You, Doc. I know what you did. Waki? You lied to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine. Man. Wait, let me explain. Fine. I'll give you your last request. Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me. No. He'll ruin everything. I have to stop him. So she did. Jesus at once, you two. There we go. Was she able to see him though? Or was it literally just a like shot point blank, not point blank. Blind shot, blind fire. As if it was, then fuck me, that was a good shot. Yeah. Funny. This isn't the way it was supposed to go. Or supposed to turn out. Oh well. Too bad. She was hoping that Waki would take the fall, I guess. And she'd run off scot-free. There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand? In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running. I believe we heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He went to use a public phone to inform the police. Which is when I made my escape. Which is when you left that slipper print. Dr. Maractus didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in that paint though. That was your mistake. No, my biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice. I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone would get Waki declared guilty, it was you. Okay, yeah, sure. Idiot. What a fool. I believe we've reached a conclusion of sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, how is Miss Alita Tiala doing? She's confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now. Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost. I think he already knew. He'd figured out she was the killer a while ago. Some advice. Yeah, now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. He lost, but I didn't exactly win either. Something the matter? Hair forehead? Looks like it's time to announce a verdict. There he is. Court is adjourned. Hallelujah. God, that took 2.5 hours. Ah, Jesus. 2 hours 45 minutes. Technically, but still, who's counting? Defendant lobby number 2. Great job, Apollo. You did it. Yeah, we did. Somehow. Waki's off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be. And he has you to thank. Hey, attorney man. You're gonna pay for what you did to my Alita Holmes. Or to blame, I guess. You give my Alita back. Stupid pointy-head attorney with a death wish. Enough, Waki. Hey! Ah, Mr. Kitaki. Big wins. It's high time you opened your eyes, Waki. What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you opened yours. Giving up the life, trying to become some kind of businessman. Don't talk about what you don't understand, Waki. I'm afraid the guard is going to throw them both out. If not in jail, wouldn't that be a happy ending? Hey, maybe we can help them out. We know why Mr. Kitaki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Waki. Oh, Waki, Paula has something to tell you. Huh? I do? Way to put me on the spot. Eh? What's that? Show him the reason why, Apollo. Oh, it's because of he's trying to raise up so much money for the operation, I'm guessing. Why is Mr. Kitaki trying to become a businessman? So, yeah, he can get his heart seen to. Think about it, Waki. Think about your condition. I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday. It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. She doesn't mean... You aren't really... Are you? I searched the globe, and I found one. A doctor who can take that bullet out of you, Wacky. But it's an expensive procedure. Man, but you got plenty of money already, don't you? I won't use it. It was the gangster life that did this to you, Wacky. I want to help you, and I want to do it clean. Aww. There are his eyebrows. Please understand, Wacky. Dad. Man, I see how it is, old man. Always you looking out for... Wacky? Listen good, old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who's the OG. You try to hide in your business suit, I'll find you. Stupid old geezer. My, Wacky. No, it's as it should be. Mr. Kitaki. I liked him more without the puppy dog eyes. I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words, but I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you. Who? Me? I don't think... Someday, I'll bake you one of our latest... the Kentucky Lime Pie. He's opening a pie shop. So long. Alright. And he was gone. Well, let's head back. Apollo. To the Wright Anything Agency. Hey, since when do I work at your agency? Oh, we make a good team. Don't just stand there, let's get going. Huh. Why not? She did help me out. And there's a few questions that still need answering. Oh, answers. Fucking finally! Like this power of mine that she showed me. And my bracelet. If anyone can help me figure it out, it's her. God, that took so long. Jesus. I thought it was going to be 2 hours tops. Didn't realise it was going to be 3. Though I can't say I care much for what her father has become. Oh, that's right. We have to go someplace first. Huh? Where? Why, to claim our reward from Mr. Eldoon. Ah, salty noodles. Right. He got his stand back already. Oh, and after that, you can come see my show. With a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat. I knew it. Oh! Oh, it's special, alright. Please, anything but him. There it is. End. Yay! Fucking God. That killed me, near enough. Oh, Jesus. Turnabout Serenade. That's the next, the next case. Yeah. There's only 2 more. Turnabout Serenade and, Turnabout something. I don't want to say its name. It might be a fucking spoiler. Who knows? Right. Holy balls. Either way, that is, gonna be the end of this session. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And until next time, take care.